105, the new 92.3. Curlis, we're having a little technical difficulty. We think we've got it ironed out here. Miners are getting ready to kick off, and Wolves are going to receive. Even will be moving from left to right on your dial. Coach, what are your thoughts before we get kicked off here?
Well, the Miners control their own destiny right now. They need to win, and there will not be any issue with them getting into the playoffs.
It's always nice when you've got the your own fate in your hands. And here we go with Javen Shaw. He's going to kick off to the Wolves.
Swift kicked it along the ground.
Picked up at the 20-yard line. Miners are there, but he gets through.
Loose. Picked it out to the 45.
Brett Gossett on the stop. Coach,
he had one man to beat, and he was gone.
He saved a touchdown right there. Hebner almost had an opening kickoff return for a touchdown, but Brett Gossett got him on the ground. Miners are going to set up to play defense on the 45-yard line. Hebner first down and 10.
Hebner 45.
Hebner 45. And the Wolves approach the line. It's going to be hard to read these numbers here tonight, Coach. Number 2 at the quarterback spot, that's Ray Huggins.
Right off the bat, they pick up about 11, 12 yards on the play, and then the ball was, I think, called a fumble.
Looked like it squirted out there, Coach. Maybe he was down.
Yeah, I thought it was too, but Hebner slid on it and then gave a couple more extra yards. Taking it into minor territory.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Hartshorne 42-yard line. First down, Wolves. Come to the line. Huggins waits for the snap. Motion across the formation. Handoff goes to number 20. That's Ryan Moore on the carry around the right side. He's going to have out four, Coach.
Yeah, pretty good start for the Wolves right now. The Miners are going to have to do a little bit better job on defense. There's been a lot of run both plays.
Well, Coach, what you worry about in a Week 10 situation, you're playing a team that's not going to playoffs, and their playoffs are to beat you tonight.
Their job is just to beat us and possibly knock us out of the playoffs.
Hebner comes to the line. Huggins again behind center. Motion across the formation. Ball's on the ground. Ball's fumbled. And looks like the Miners got to it.
I think the Miners got it.
And old Javen Shaw comes up with the big toe. Nice job by Javen Shaw to get on the loose football there. Coach, it looks a little wet down there. We got officials and everybody falling down.
Officials slipped and fell. The ball wasn't cleanly handed off, and the ball went to the ground immediately, and they slipping and sliding trying to get to it.
Well, that's a fortunate turn of events right there for Hartshorne. They were a little drive one.
Yeah, the Wolves had something there.
Bryson Cervantes behind center again for the Miners. Micah Baker to his left. Handoff goes to Baker up the middle. He's going to have 4 on the carry across the 45 to the 46. Which this still looks like it's still a little.
Yeah, a lot of rain. A lot of rain last week. A lot of rain this week. Up here, I can't tell if the field has much slope to it. It looks like it's really muddy down there.
Cervantes waits on the snap. Frazier across the formation. Handoff goes to Micah Baker, and he's going to have his push. He's got a tough carry. He's going to be across the 50 into Wolf territory down to about the 47, and that ought to be good for a Hartshorne first down. Yeah, Coach, we come in here in Week 10. You control your own destiny, but again, the team that you're playing really doesn't have anything to do but beat you, and that makes it tough.
Those are maybe seniors' last game of the season, regardless if they win or lose for the Wolves, and they want to go out on a good note.
You bet. Bryson's behind center again. Frazier across the formation. Handoff goes to Baker. He's across the left side. Nice carry by Micah, but he's tripped up at about the 43-yard line. We'll call it 4. He's going to bring it second down and 6. Coach, the Wolves the Wolves again. We say it every week, but our line is outside.
They're outside. But I guarantee you they're not going to outwork it.
No, sir. This line's really started to come together the last few weeks, and you can tell they're getting a lot of confidence in the running game. Cervantes takes the snap, fakes the handoff this time to Baker. He's going to keep it.
Not much there.
Looks like he might have got a half a yard, but we're going to be facing a third down at about 5. Hey, give him a little extra yardage there, Coach. We'll call it third down and 4. Bryson's a good kid. He deserves extra half yard.
Yeah, he does.
So the Miners huddle up. They break to the line of scrimmage here. Baker in the backfield to Cervantes' right. Frazier in motion across the formation. Handoff goes to Baker left.
It's going to be close to a first
He's
down.
stacked up at about the 38, Coach. It's going to be close.
Real close. I mean, he may be about a foot short.
If you're Hartshorne, you're probably going to go for it here. It's going to be about a half yard short. We'll call it 1, but it's fourth down for Hartshorne. Miners keep the offense on the field. Cervantes behind center. Quinn's to the right. Handoff goes to Baker. He's hitting the backfield, but he cuts loose. Coach,
He got loose and got a first down.
Coach, they had him in the backfield, but Mikey did a good job of slipping that tackle and getting the necessary. She's going to be just shy of the 35, but it's good for a first.
Yeah, it's starting to be relevant how slick it is out there. He tried to counter step and slipped and almost didn't get the handoff.
But you can tell this field is really, really wet. Of course, the last couple of days we've had 2 to 3 inches of rain, maybe more down here. Miners have first down. Handoff goes to Baker. Baker's caught in the backfield, and he's going to get a. Looks like they're going to get okay. They're giving the line of scrimmage. First contact came in the backfield, so the Miners are going to have second down and 10.
Again, he's slow getting to the handoff.
Looks like he's having trouble getting started there, Coach. Be pretty slick down there. It looks like the middle of the field's probably a little worse, and that's not usually the way it is.
And there it goes.
Cervantes
tries to drop back for pass. He runs back to throw and slips out of his hand.
Came right out, Coach. Kind of in the motion, bringing the ball back to throw. It never stopped. His arm went forward and the ball went backwards. So,
right.
Turnover for both teams. 2 possessions into the ball game. We've got 2 turnovers, and now the Wolves are in position to start their second offensive possession of the game. Ball spotted at the Heebner 40. Snap on the ground.
On the ground.
And the quarterback for a loss. Quarterback scooped it up like a shortstop there and tried to make something out of nothing, but the Miners closed in, and it's going to be a loss of about 3.
Already this game looks worse than the Wilkin game. And it was just pouring rain that day.
Coach, you're exactly right. This is going to be tough conditions for both teams, and that plays into Heebner's hands probably more so than ours. Huggins back behind center. And we have flags before the snap.
We have a call starting to look like.
Dead ball. Illegal procedure is the call. That'll move the ball back 5. So we're going to have second down and 18. Coach, like I said, we're 2 possessions into this ball game, and these uniforms are already pretty soggy.
And they're white uniforms again.
They were white.
There's another bad snap overhead. Ball's loose on the ground.
They're back tracking.
I don't know who has it.
And
the Miners say they do.
Looks like Hartshorne's going
to do. And there he is, number 11, Jamin Shaw. Another big toe.
Big toe.
He must be kicking them with that thing, getting that ball out of there.
He's living right now. He's got
Wolverine was there first, but somehow the Miners end up with it.
Coach, that'll set Hartshorne up at the 20.
Wolf.
They'll set them up at the 20, looks like the 20-yard line, first down and 10 for Hartshorne.
Good field position.
Deep into Heavener territory. Let's see if Hartshorne can take advantage of this. Cervantes behind center. Baker to his right. Frazier's in motion across the formation. Handoff goes to Frazier. Ball comes loose. Xavier comes up with the loose ball, but that ball is on the ground too, Coach. It's
about a 10-yard loss.
It is going to be one of those ball games. It looks like these teams can't secure the football.
Well, the defensive end on that side did a good job getting upfield. We've been able to get him blocked.
Just looking over to the sideline, Coach, I think they were wanting to kick that end up, let him go upfield and cut up underneath him. But when the ball came loose, Xavier had to go recover the loose football. Baker in motion this time.
Nice hole up the middle.
Check that. That was Noriega in motion. Handoff goes to Baker up the middle. Nice run by Micah. He's back across the 25 down to the 24. We're going to play third down and 14 here. Miners back to the line of scrimmage. Baker to the left, Tripp's left. I think the Miners go with the hard count, but Heavener doesn't jump. So Cervantes gives the line the new play. Here's the snap, back to pass, steps up. And we did not go down. Block again. A nice play by the defensive end there, number 58. And I don't have that young man's number or name, but number 58 come off the edge there and did a nice job. Coach,
we're going to go ahead and try to punt.
I think we're going to play a little field position here because as wet as it is, Beats have to get that first down, but you might get a turnover here. So Javen kicks it, and it checks up at the 2, and Coach, it dies at the half-yard line. That is an excellent kick. Javen Shaw has showed up tonight. He had a couple of fumble recoveries, and he just kills it up the one, inside the one. Coach, it is inside the
job right there. Nice job by the cover team. At first, I thought the Miner was in the end zone and may have reached out the touches, but the guy in front of the line got it before he got to touch it. So it was down at the, I don't know, 10-yard line.
Yeah, it's close there. Heavener comes to the line, quarterback's under center. You get motion across the formation, handoff.
And I don't know if
I think they got the safety. No, there's an official on this side is going to give him progress
that he got back. Oh, that's close. It looks like safety from here.
Well, Coach, this is why you run it when you're on their 25-yard line in high school. You got a wet field, and you got footballs coming out everybody's hands. All of a sudden, you get them pinned deep, and you wait on a mistake here.
Exactly.
Both teams are back at the line of scrimmage. Number 2, Grayson Huggins under center. Miners shift, handoff up the middle. Slips through the line. He's going to be up to about the 8-yard line, short of the first down, but he gets it out of the goal line there. So gives Heavener a little bit of breathing room here on third down and 2.
The Wolves are glad to be out of the shadow of that end zone back there.
Wolves are,
nonetheless, they could still have a bad snap. No, he's up under center.
He's up under center. They're going to try to be sure here. Motion across the formation, handoff again. Same play they ran a while ago.
He's got room. He's got room.
Going to have to chase him down here. And Zach Farmer saved touchdown. Zach Farmer didn't give up on the play. Coach, that's the play they ran on first down. And caught Hartshorne on that right side. Caught him slanting in, it looked like. And he's going to be across the 50 into Miner territory at the 49. That's a tough way to give up the first down right there.
And then you give him
Had them dead to rights inside the one, and got caught in the slant there, and they busted on us. So here we go. First down and 10 from the Hartshorne 49. Huggins under center again. Looks like they're going to run the same play. Same play is going to get them 4 yards, Coach. Second down and 6. Just get throws down the line. What? Miners are
have to do. The line's got to do a better job. They're collapsing that right side. The Wolves are collapsing on the right side. There's plenty of running room over here.
Quarterback's under center again. This time he hands it off up the middle. Running back breaks it out to the right side this time. Nice play again by Zach Farmer. He's going to bring him down at about the 43-yard line.
About 2. Gain of about 2. Gonna bring up third down.
We'll call it 4. 3rd and 4 for the Wolves. And the Miners need to get a stop here. I think you're probably in 4-down territory with if you're Heber. Huggins under center. Motion across the formation. Same play they ran a while ago, and he's going to be across the 40 down to about the 38, and that's going to be good for a Heber first down. Coach, that handoff back, bringing the ball back across the formation here has kind of hurt Hartshorne a couple of times. They're, like you said, I think one time we were in the slant for the big play, but the next couple of times they're just kind of manhandling us on that end there.
This is a formation that the Miners are not used to seeing. And there he goes the other way, and they got him hit in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what the referee threw a flag, but I don't know why.
He's going to call horse collar, it looks like, and he had him by the back of the jersey. Yep, he's calling horse collar. And, Coach, he had him by the back of the jersey.
That was not a horse collar.
He had him, Micah come in, face mask to the chest, and had him
by the shirt and slung him down for tackle.
He did not have the collar. But that's what they called. The official felt like he did, so we're going to get first down Heber, and that'll move the ball down to the Miner 30-yard line.
I think the other official on the other side telling him there. He said, I had that call, but
he threw the flag, Coach, at the point of contact, and Micah kind of wrestled him to the ground. He never had his hand up around the neck. But anyway, we've got the first throw of that. Now we got another flag. Let's see what we got here. And the Miners are waiting here. It looks like they're going to call holding. Talk to Hartshorne on this one, so you probably have to assume this is a hold. Yes, it is. The result of that penalty left it first down and 2. But this penalty will move the ball back 10 yards, so you're going to have first down and 12. Let's see if everybody's kind of got it out of their system, and maybe we can get a play or two here. Hartshorne can get off the field. First down and 12. But the clock runs, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. So we played 12 minutes. No score from Heber. Hartshorne 0, Heber 0. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Dozers, backhoes, trackhoes, dump trucks. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service has them all. Whether you need dirt work, driveways, roads, demolition work, ponds, house pads, timber removal, gravel hauling, septic, Justin Nimrod Dozer Service is the one call to get it done. 918-465-7284. Servicing Wilburton, McAllister, Eufaula, and all the surrounding areas. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service. 918-465-7284. That's 465-7284.
And we're back in Heavener, Oklahoma on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. You're listening to Hartshorne Miner Football from Heavener, Oklahoma tonight. Coach, we want to thank our sponsors, Eufaula Ford, Hartshorne Feed and Seed, Santa Fe Agency, and Nimrod Dozer Service as we start this second quarter here.
Let's see if the Miners can get some kind of defensive stop going here.
First down and 12 after the penalties are assessed. Quarterback drops back.
Oh, he had a guy open deep and he dropped it.
Coach, he was wide open, number 0, and I don't have that young man's name either, but he was running down the middle of the field like he owned the place.
Miners bid on the fake.
Excuse me, that's number 8, Trace McDaniel. Second down and 12 coming up. We got lucky there, Coach. That wet football played into our hands.
That was a nice throw. He just didn't.
Quarterback's going to keep it back to the left side here. Miners are going to get him wrestled down about the 23-yard line. That's going to be good for a Heavener first down. And we have an injured Miner on the field. Let's see what the looks like it's John.
It looks like he missed the handoff, and he just decided to run around the left side, and he had a lot of room to run. If that was a fake, it was a really good one. It looked like the offensive end tackled our end down there, but they didn't call holding at all.
Well, John's up and walking off, Coach. I don't know if he got the air knocked out of him or.
Well, that's one of those Tracy Johnson hits.
It could be. It could be. It's very likely.
Right in the nose.
Right in the nose. Sometimes those face masks don't get it all covered up, Coach. We got first down.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Huggins under center.
Oh, man, right up the middle. He's loose. It looks like he's in for a touchdown.
He's going to take it in for the score. That was number 20, Ryan Moore. The Miners had him. I think we slipped through a couple of tackles there and couldn't get him wrapped up. Nice job by the Heavener line. They provided a hole.
Yeah, there's lots of room to run there. We're going to have to make some kind of adjustment because there's plenty of room to run right up the middle. Off tackle up middle.
Heavener's on to try the extra point.
99 running on late.
That's why he's number 99.
There's
snap. Picks up.
Kick.
And no good. It's going to be wide left. We'll take that. So 11 minutes, 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hartshorne trails. Heavener 6, Hartshorne 0. Coach, the general thought this week was we want to go into the playoffs on a high note. You want to win this football game and get there because you took care of business. Right now, Hartshorne's they're going to have to step it up a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to have to turn their game up a notch. I don't see the fire that we had last week. We come out on a losing end last week, but it looked like our kids was ready to play and fought hard the whole game. But so far, I haven't seen that from the Miners. I hate to say that this early in the game, but that's what I see.
Well, they're having, Coach, I think they come out here in this that first possession and they had a little bit of success, but then you turn the ball over, and like I said, a little bit of adversity. These young teams like this are going to have to find a way to fight through this.
Yeah, it's a good learning experience for them if they can just overcome it.
Right now, Heavener's getting ready to set the ball down at the 40-yard line. Number 10, Mario Diaz, will do the honors for the Wolves. Back deep for Hartshorne, number 84, Xavier Frazier, and number 1, Timothy Noriega. And the Wolves are on the field awaiting the whistle. There's the whistle from the head official. And we'll have a kickoff here shortly. Kicks away. Nice kick by Diaz. It's going to come down to about the 9-yard line. Noriega on the return. He flips a couple of tackles just out to the left. Nice move by Timothy. He's still on his feet. Good hard run there, Coach. He got popped pretty good, but kept those feet moving, and he's up to about the 34-yard line.
Good strong run by Timothy Noriega on the return.
And Hartshorne takes over first down and 10. Let's see if the offense can get their footing here. First down and 10 Miners. 11 minutes, 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Hartshorne trails it. Heidner 6, Hartshorne 0. And the Miners come to the line of scrimmage. Cervantes takes the snap, hands off to Baker, goes left. Baker's got the outside, and he's going to be tripped up.
Down.
Number 51, Luke Leader, for the Wolves on the stop. Nice job by Micah Baker to get. I thought he might have stretched it out there, Coach. Well, I'm not going to give him the.
Well, he's going to mark him a yard short. Maybe he stepped out.
He may have. It looked like he fell forward with the ball up, so I thought he was past the first down marker. But second down and 1 coming up for Hartshorne. Twins right. Cervantes takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Nice job by the line there. First contact didn't come for about a yard or two down the field. Baker's going to have the first down. Micah's across the
running room for the Miners there.
Nice job by the offensive line. Got some movement against that defensive front, and Baker's able to pick up the first down. Miners are going to break the huddle here with Twins to the right. Zach Farmer's going to be your lone receiver to the left. Cervantes waits for the snap. Handoff goes to Baker, and Coach, he didn't have much room to run right there. 2 yards on the backfield. That's where the first contact came that time. So somebody got through on the line there.
Yeah, linebacker. They blitzed. That time, linebacker got to him just about the time the ball was handed to him.
Miners are back to the line. Micah did a good job to lean forward and minimize that loss. We're going to call it 2nd and 11. Cervantes takes a snap, lets it loose. It's tough. Goes right through Barnhill's hands. He's in for a touchdown. Going to take it back for the score.
The ball was thrown right into Keegan Barnhill's hands and slipped through his hands, popped up there right there. That's one of those wet football plays that you're going to wish you had back if you're Keegan. That's when it went through his hands, there was nobody but purple jerseys behind him, and that throw was thrown right on the money. Yeah, so now they're also being cold. The ball's a little harder, and it's slick. Well, Heidner's going to stay on the field with their or bring their offense on the field and try to go for 2 here. And it looks like the Miners are going to get it covered up, so no conversion there. 9 minutes, 11 seconds left to play. Hartshorne trails at 12-0 now. Sean Camp on the stop there. Well, the Miners are going to have to dig deep now. 2 scores. This is uncharted territory in the last several weeks. Hartshorne's done a pretty good job when you talk about last week, Coach. Very athletic Hugo team. It was a 1-possession game for the biggest part of that game. And now here's Heidner jumped out on a 2-possession lead with quite a bit of time left to play in the first half. Miners need to definitely answer. Again, we have, the young team we have out there. Now we've had more adversity. Well, this is how you build a little character here, Coach. It's time for the Miners to dig down and let's put a drive together.
Keebner's back out. Number 10, Mario Diaz. They'll do the honors again for the Wolves. He's going to set it down at the 40-yard line. Got Xavier Frazier back on the far side. We got Timothy Noriega back on the left side here. And there's our whistle to start the play. The ball is kicked into the end zone. So Hartshorne will take over first down and 10 from their own 20. Nice kickoff there by Diaz. Thought Noriega had a chance at that, but it went through his hands. Coach, almost looked like that almost looked like the interception. And Hartshorne's offense is on the field, and the Miners need a drive here.
Yeah, they need to keep their head up and just keep playing the game. Put the mistakes behind you because really we have stopped ourselves.
Hartshorne's one good possession away from getting the momentum back here. Handoff goes to Micah Baker left. He's wrapped up right at the 20.
There's two blockers out there, but they didn't block the guy that tackled Baker.
Second down and 10 coming up for the Miners. And formation looks like it's going to be Frazier split wide right. Keegan Barnhill's going to be in the slot here. Baker's in the backfield with Cervantes. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Cervantes keeps it. He's got a lead blocker. And Cervantes is going to be across the 35 to the 34. Or excuse me, the 30 to the 34. That'll be good for a Miner first down and 10. And the clock's going to run here. 8 minutes, 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Hartshorne trying to get an offensive drive going here to answer the Wolves, who have jumped out to a 12-0 lead. And you got Barnhill wide right. Frazier in the slot. He's going to go in motion across the formation. Handoff goes to Baker. And we didn't get that end blocked again, Coach. And Micah did a good job just to get 3 yards.
Yeah, Corey Sparks whipped at him when he come out there. He's a lot quicker than we are on that end out there. He's actually acting like he's coming around the outside, and he cuts back in the inside, makes the play.
Frazier wide right. Keegan Barnhill wide left. Cervantes takes the snap. Handoff goes to Baker. He goes left. He's going to be across the 40 to the 41. And that'll bring up third down and about 4. Ball's just across the 40-yard line.
We haven't had a whole lot of negative plays. We've all been pretty positive plays. And we just got to quit making mistakes.
Coach, you're one play away on the defensive side down there when we had them pinned inside the 1 from really kind of putting the pressure on them. Cervantes takes the snap. He comes right. He's going to put it back inside across the 45 up to about the 47, maybe the 48. He'll have enough for a Hartshorne first down and 10.
Right. Nice job that time by Corey Sparks on the end.
Bryson read that block, and he cut it back inside, so the defender had worked his way to the outside, and Corey sealed him off. So it was a nice job on this side to get the first down. Barnhill will be up top. Frazier on the right side of the formation goes in motion. Handoff goes to Frazier around the left side. He's going to cut it back in. Gain of about 4 on the play. We're going to call it second down and 6. Coach, it looks like the Miners are seeing something back to the inside, but just as they get there, somebody's scraping across the top. That linebacker's doing a pretty good job of getting to the spot. Stopping the big gains. We're moving the football, but can't seem to break one loose here.
Now,
Second down and 6 for the Hartshorne Miners. Twins right. Handoff goes to Micah Baker left.
oh, he good hard run somebody over there.
Good hard run by Micah. He lowered the shoulder that time, Coach, and he's going to have the first down.
He was hit probably 2 yards short of the first down, and he ends up going 2 yards past the first down. He lowered that shoulder, and Nimrod Dozer serviced that fella.
Yes, he did, Coach. That's a D9 right there.
He would not. I bet you he don't get his way next time.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 40-yard line. First down and 10, Hartshorne. Clock runs with 5:12 left to play in the first half. Frazier across the formation. Handoff goes to Micah Baker back to the right. He's across the 40 down to about the 38. We'll call it a gain of 2.
A lot of room to run there on the right. They just cut a little bit too late.
And the Miners look over to the sideline for the signal. Frazier's going to be split wide right. Keegan Barnhill split wide left. Got a double tight end set here. Cervantes waits on the snap. He's going to hand it to Baker up the middle. Micah did a good job of avoiding that defensive lineman that got through the hole there. Micah's going to be across the 35 down to about the 33-yard line.
Micah could have gotten maybe another couple more yards just by fighting, but he was about to lose the ball, and he and Wolf had a hold of it, and he wasn't going to let it go, so he went down. The smart thing to do, make sure you're down so he doesn't strip the ball out.
Third down and a long 3 here for Hartshorne. Frazier in motion again. Handoff goes to Baker around the right side, and looks like he's going to be across the 30.
Be a first down.
It should be good for a Hartshorne first down and 10. Waiting on the indication from the official, but that ball is on the line, and there it is. First down, Hartshorne. Coach, I want to thank our sponsors again, Nimrod Dozer Service, Eufaula Ford, Hartshorne Feed and Seed, and the Santa Fe Agency. Coach, I talked to old Benny Turles this afternoon. I had to go down there and get some feed. You know, it's getting that time of year, and asking if he had rice bran. Coach, you got a new shipment in.
Well, that's good because it's been hard to get.
Yeah. This first down and 10 for Hartshorne. Frazier across the formation. Cervantes fakes the handoff and keeps it. Nice play by number 43. Going to be a loss of about 2, it looks like. Yeah, I asked Benny, I said, you got some of that rice bran? He goes, new shipment. And I said, well, you know, Benny, I hadn't really seen any deer running around here lately. And he goes, no, this is guaranteed to stop the rut. That's how good that rice bran is. So you got to get down there and get a bag of it. They're not going to be rutting around Hartshorne anymore. They're looking for that rice bran.
He did tell me that he was getting low. Hartshorne's going to take a timeout.
Miners are going to talk it over with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Coach, the Miners have a little drive going here, and this is what they need to end this first half. If they could push this on in, it'd be a nice way to go into halftime because they're going to get the ball in the second half.
Exactly. We need to get the momentum swung more to our favor and try to stop them, take this thing into at least get it to halftime, and we get the ball back, and maybe we can do it again.
Well, right now the Miners have found something that's working. They've got the ground game going again. Looks like they're starting to get a little confidence. But right,
like any play that we run, where there has to be some kind of, if it's not just straightforward, it's really hard for us to keep our footing.
They seem to be attacking the ends of those lines, and then when the back gets to the first contact, they have the option to cut in or out off of that block, and that's where we're running into a little bit of trouble. But like you said, Coach, if you're not moving north and south tonight, it seems to be advantage defense.
And that's what how Huebner has moved the ball when they was on offense, was just handing it off straight up the middle, and there they go. So no cutting involved.
Second down and 12 coming up for the Miners. Snaps to Cervantes. He drops back, lets it go. Caught. It's caught. Nice play by Xavier
Frazier down to the 2-yard line.
Nice job. Xavier Frazier goes up at the high point of the football and pulls it down. That's going to set Hartshorne up first and goal. Nice pass by Bryson. That's a good ball.
Nice pass. I thought the defense was in pretty good position. Xavier did a good job of using his body, keeping the defender screened out, and at the last second, diving back. That's some of the stuff that you see old Mike Gundy pull and his receivers. James Washington stuff.
Handoff goes to Mike Baker up the middle.
Straight up, and he's in.
And that'll do it right there for that drive. Nice job by the Miners. Touchdown, Micah Baker. And because we needed that.
Exactly.
Nice drive by the Hartshorne offense. Let's see if we can go. For extra point here and tighten this up a little bit more.
Big toe and kick that thing straight.
Coach, it looks like tonight, if you can hit an extra point or two, you might have the advantage because Heaver's really struggled, but we're going to get our first chance to try one here, and let's see what Mr. Shaw can come up with. Tommy Harden on to hold. There's the snap, kicks up, and Coach, that wasn't even close. Now, it looked like we had a little trouble with the snap, and then it looked like we had some guys in the backfield, and that was not a recipe for success. So with 2 minutes, 24 seconds left to play in the first half, Hartshorne closes the gap. Heaver's up 12-6 on the Miners in week 10.
Miners are going to have to do a really good job right here on defense. It's really hard to keep your head down on that ball when you got a rush coming at you. David Shaw had, I think he saw guys coming from the left and coming from the right, not looking at the ball.
The timing was definitely off. I don't know if the snap hit the ground or if it just come out of his hand a little bit, but the timing was off, and like you said, the rush was getting there. So right now we're just happy to be back to a one-possession ball game and see what the Miner defense can do with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to play. Jason, he's at the 40. He gets the signal from the official, and there's the kick. Good kick by Javen's going to come down at the 15-yard line. Miners do a good job keeping the runner in front of them. Patient. Yes. Good job. You had 5 Miners there, Coach. Nice job. Tommy Harden at the 24-yard line. Tommy Harden was there first for Hartshorne, but he had a lot of buddies with him. Good job by the kickoff team there to get them bottled up.
Now it seems like we got a little bit of excitement. Acting like we want to be here.
Be a good time for the defense to do something special right here.
With no big toe, get him another fumble recovery here.
Heaver's under center. Handoff up the middle.
Right up the middle. Same play they scored on a while ago.
And again, Coach, number 20, Ryan Moore with the carry for the ball. He's going to be up to about the 30-yard line, gain of 5. Second down and 5 coming up. And Heaver's going to take a timeout. We have an injury over there, Coach?
It looks like we do.
Can't see. Several players are kind of in between us. Looks like there might be an injured Heaver Wolf. Looks like
on his left wrist, number 65.
Glenn Martinez. I couldn't see him for everybody on the sideline there, but he's got a couple of medical personnel looking at that left wrist. Could have gotten stepped on, Coach. He was close to the sideline here, but they ran the ball up the middle, so I don't know if he was trying to come off.
I think he was trying to come off, and the coach had told him to go down, so they had time. Like, clear the balls on the ground, I think. And I don't know who has it.
Hartshorne thinks they got it.
And they do.
And they do.
John Beecham comes up with that. Exactly what we needed right there. 1:53 left to go in first half, and now the Miners have the ball on the 30-yard line.
Coach, that was some of that wet football action we've been talking about for a few weeks now. That ball, I don't think it ever made it to quarterback's hand.
I don't know exactly what all. Just was on the ground and we had it somehow.
Well, now Hartshorne set up at the 30-yard line, the Heebner 30. And we have timeout on the field. Heebner's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We're going to take a 3-second break here from Heebner. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. We're back in Heebner on Q Country Legends 105.9, the new 92.3 for Hartshorne Minor football. Got a turnover at the Heebner 30-yard line. Hartshorne takes over first down and 10. Cervantes behind center. Handoff goes to Mike.
Oh, nice. Oh,
got a nice hole. Between again.
Oh, knocked out of bounds at about the 5.
Nice play by number 10, Mario Diaz. It's always those kickers, Coach.
Oh, man, them kickers.
But
know how to put you down.
Looks
like the kicker's down.
Looks like it is Diaz. He's down for Heebner. We're going to have an injury timeout here. Coach Micah had a nice running room over the right side there. It looked like we got the end pushed down, and we were able to get outside. We'll check this injury here. He's got coaches there at the sideline checking on him inside the 5-yard line. He has the one that made the play.
That's another one of them Tracy Johnson injuries.
Right in the nose. Coach, they're going to give him a couple of seconds here to maybe catch his breath.
There he is. He's up on his feet.
Yeah, he's
going to have to come out of the game.
You're going to have to sit out one play, and that may hurt Heebner here with Hartshorne inside the 5. First down and goal. Here comes Hartshorne.
Nice play by that young man saving a touchdown.
He did a good job of cutting off the angle there, because if he doesn't take the right angle, Micah had the pylon, but Diaz did a good job to get over there and get him out of bounds. So it's going to be first down and goal, Hartshorne inside the 5. And now you got snap to Cervantes, but we've got flags on the play. And it looks like we're going to have an illegal shift. No, false start is the indication. False start against Hartshorne. That'll move the ball back to the 9-yard line. Still first down and goal. Coach, time's not as much of an issue here now that you're this close, but you're under 2 minutes in the first half. Hartshorne would really like to get this one punched in.
The only good thing about that penalty is it happened on first down. It's still first down.
Right now you got Micah Baker behind the quarterback. He'll take the handoff, cut it inside.
The middle, and he's close to the touch. Nope, that's 5-yard line. Sorry.
Yeah, he's up to about the 6. Going to bring up second down and goal. I thought he was going to be able to turn the corner there. I thought he was going in the end zone. I had to see that back goal line there. He saw that linebacker and he made his cut, but it closed down pretty quick. So we'll go second and goal here. Handoff goes to Baker again. He goes left. Oh, he's close. That's the 1. Yeah, we'll call it the 1-yard line. It's going to be third down and goal. It's going to be a little pride here if you're Hartshorne. Let's get our
number 10 for Heebner come back into the game.
Get our feet set and let's get a push here off the line.
He's in, I believe.
Nice job by Micah Baker, Coach. He was hitting the backfield, but he spun off of that first tackle and got to the hole. And touchdown. Nice job by the offense.
It's hard to bring him down on that initially. He's a really strong kid. And that's a good job by the Miners. Now have tied this thing up.
We're under a minute here, 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Hartshorne's tied it up, and if we can get an extra point to go through, the Miners are in good position to go into half with a lead.
It's got a different formation set up out here. This looks different.
And the snap comes loose.
We got a guy open in the end zone. And he picks it off.
And Tommy Harden does the old fire drill and moves out to the right. Tries to hit Matt Farmer, but it had a defender in front of him. So 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Hartshorne has tied it up. Heatner 12, Hartshorne 12.
Well, I tell you what, if they could pick that thing up a little bit quicker, they'd have had 2 points. Frazier was come open in the end zone.
Well, Coach, the offense did what they needed to do there. You're down 2 possessions, and we said it when they scored that second touchdown. It's going to be a time for Hartshorne to kind of get right and have a little bit of pride and get this thing knotted back up, and that's what they've done. So, good job.
I don't know what's going on with the snap on the extra point, because I believe that's 2 that's not been where they should be.
Coach, when you look at this field, you see
that one rolled back there.
The only thing I can figure is this thing's a lot wetter than it looks, and it looks wet.
Mm-hmm.
But you've had snaps on both sides. I mean, nobody seems to be able to get a handle on the football tonight.
That's how we got the ball.
Well, Jaden Shaw tees it up at the 40-yard line.
47 seconds left till half.
There's the kick. Nice kick by Jaden again. It's a low-line drive down to the 16. Minor kickoff team does a good job of getting covered.
That's him.
We'll have the return back up to about the 32-yard line. 39 seconds left to play in the first half. If you're Heatner here, you may want to just take a knee and get this thing to halftime, because if you turn it over, you put Hartshorne in a position where they might be able to strike quick.
Now, right down here in this field position would not be good if they turned it over here.
Ball spotted at the 32-yard line. And Heatner. Both teams are at the line.
I'd look for that fullback right up the middle again.
Oh, they're going to try to drop back.
Screen
pass.
Oh, Keegan Barnhill would wrap him up. He had him stopped for minimal gain.
Keegan did a good job of getting to the field, but he didn't get him wrapped up, and it's going to be a first down.
He went low and just hit him low and bounced off. He's going to have to wrap him up.
The ball out to 45. Heatner's going to take a timeout, Coach. They may be trying.
We'll try to get it in.
A couple of plays here. Maybe they're looking at it as they can catch a break and bust a long one.
Well, our pass coverage hasn't been all that great. It's been better here recently. Beginning of the year wasn't all that strong, but and maybe he thinks they got something up their sleeve.
Well, Coach, that clock right now, if you're a Hartshorne Miner, you're happy to go to halftime in a tie ball game, because it wasn't just too long ago. It was two possession game. So right now the clock looking at zeros would be just fine with the Miners. Teams are back out on the field. The Heatner's making their way to the football.
Miners got to know that there should be in the passing down now.
Motion across the formation, fakes the handoff, quarterback's back. Oh my, he threw that right to Zach Farmer. I think that shot Zach. He was in position to make the hit on the receiver, but the ball hit him. So we got 25
a while ago, and with that same play, he was in good position that time. Maybe too good.
25 seconds left to play in the first half. Second down and 10. Heatner from their own 45. Handoff goes to number 11. And nice job out there. Looks like Timothy Noriega is going to trip him up just short of first down.
They marked him just short.
He's calling it inbounds. Why is the clock?
I don't know. He's saying it should be running.
There he goes. The official, I'm not sure why it ever stopped because he never killed it. Now you got a timeout by him.
Timeout.
I'm not sure why the clock ever stopped there, Coach. The official never signaled it to be out of bounds, and in fact, signaled it to be in.
Home field advantage.
Well, even the clock keeper don't have anything to lose this week again. That's all right, though. We got 10 seconds left to play here. The Miners need to get them on the ground here, and let's go to halftime and regroup.
I think the Wolves are out of timeouts now.
Well, the big play by Huebner on the interception return for a touchdown right now is that's one of those plays that just last couple of weeks, Hartshorne's been a little snake bit. Had an interception return for a touchdown, 99 yards last week, and this week, about 52 yards.
Yeah.
Both teams are making their way back out.
Yeah, this one this week was, Bryson just threw a good ball. Last week, he's trying to force something.
3rd down and 1, but the clock set to 10 seconds, probably the most important factor here. Looks like a reverse. Here it comes. Zach Farmer stayed at home. He's going to force it to the sideline. He fumbled the ball. He's out of bounds. Ball's loose. Oh, my goodness. If old Bryson could have got on that.
Bryson was sliding, trying to stop to pick it up inbound, and he couldn't stop, and it went out of bounds.
It's going to be good for a first down, but they don't have any timeouts.
But the ball went out of bounds, so
they're going to call it out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
So they'll have time for one more play here. Yeah, it looked like Bryson was going to be able to pick it up, and he would have been able to run there, Coach. There's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to let it go, and it's incomplete. So, complete. Hartshorne fights their way back into this one, Coach. They were down 2 possessions, but the Miners stayed focused and got it tied back up at halftime, and we'll get the football coming out after half. We'll take a break here. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
When you have a question or need documentation, do you want to do the groundwork to find the answer or call an 800 number and go through the number prompts yourself? Wouldn't you rather talk to the person that you entrusted with your assets and your livelihood? I'm Joshua Hass with the Santa Fe Agency. Our clients are not just a means to a living for us. We are partners with you. Here at Santa Fe Agency, rate and service is that partnership. Like us on Facebook at Santa Fe Agency, ensuring for reality where customer service makes the difference. Santa Fe Agency.
Hey folks, Brandon New Wheels Gill here. I'm here to announce a big buck sales event going on now at Ed Wallace Ford, where we're shooting down high interest rates. Come take advantage of 0% on most new models, plus huge discounts as we make room for the 2020 models. And if it's a quality pre-owned car you're looking for, come take advantage of low rates of 1.9 on quality certified pre-owns. And they also come with a 100,000-mile limit warranty. Good credit, bad credit, don't sweat it. Come see me, 1700 East Jackson Street in Hugo, Oklahoma, or on the web at edwallaceford.com. I go, you go, we're all headed to Hugo.
KQIK FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antlers, a Payne Radio Group station.
We're back on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. This is Hartshorne Miner football from Huebner tonight. The Miners and the Wolves are tied up at halftime, 12-all. Coach, your thoughts from the first half?
Well, we determined that the field is really, really in bad shape and really wet. Both teams are struggling to hold on to the ball. The Miners have managed to put something together late to get 12 points on the board, but they were trailing 12-0.
Coach, this is kind of unique. I mean, we've had a lot of water the last few weeks. We've gotten to the end of the season before, and these fields are dry as a bone, but not the case this time around. Last several weeks we played on wet tracks, so Hartshorne needs to do a better job of holding on to the football. But I guess you'd make the same case, for the Wolves. Just kind of sloppy conditions, but neither team has been able to really sustain drives until Hartshorne got their 2 late drives tied up.
Yeah, they got their late drives, and it was aided by turnovers from Heber. The second one, deep in their territory, was out of one play, and Baker takes it down to the 5-yard line. So,
well, Coach, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast. Hartshorne can make the playoffs even with the loss. Have to have some things happen if that comes to fruition. You'd like to go in on your own terms with a win here tonight, but the game that we're probably keeping a closer eye on right now, that would have an impact on us anyway, would be that Hugo-Wilburton game.
Exactly. If Wilburton beats Hugo, we would still have the tiebreaker with our head-to-head win over Wilburton.
Well, right now that game shows to be Hugo 14, Wilburton 0. They're getting close to halftime down in Hugo, so at least that one's giving us a little room to breathe. But like I said, we want to go in on a high note here, because next week you're probably going to be going to buy-in.
Yeah, you never want to rely on somebody else to make your outcome. So Miners go ahead and win this ball game and then try to get ready for buy-in, which was going to be a super tough task, which always is when we play buy-in.
Well, Coach, that's historically, Hartshorne and buy-in have met up several times over the last few years. But right now, we're trying to get out of Heber with a win.
Exactly.
Well, we're going to take a break. We want to thank our sponsors again tonight. You follow Ford, the Santa Fe Agency, Nimrod Dozer Service, and Hartshorne Feed and Seed for their support of Hartshorne Minor football. We're going to take a break here at halftime. It's 12-12. The Miners and the Wolves are locked up in a tie contest, and we'll be back. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Q Country Legends 105.9, the new 92.3.
A Paid Radio Group station.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed and Big V Feed are teaming up to support the Miners. Go see the owners Benny and Jennifer Curtis at Hartshorne Feed and Seed, 625 Pennsylvania Avenue, for all your pet and livestock needs, as well as a full line of Big V products. Shop local. Your business is greatly appreciated. Go Blue!
You follow Ford, where savings and satisfaction are standard equipment.
You follow Ford, serving our community for over 33 years. And as every year, once again, you follow Ford, a proud sponsor of the Hartshorne Miners.
Yeah, you follow Ford on Highway 9 and 69. Yeah, you follow Ford.
When you have a question or need documentation, do you want to do the groundwork to find the answer, or call an 800 number and go through the number prompts yourself? Wouldn't you rather talk to the person that you entrusted with your assets and your livelihood? I'm Joshua Hass with the Santa Fe Agency. Our clients are not just a means to a living for us. We are partners with you. Here at Santa Fe Agency, rate and service is that partnership. Like us on Facebook at Santa Fe Agency, ensuring for reality where customer service makes the difference. Santa Fe Agency.
My feet are killing me. I'm ready for a nap.
Oh, no, you forgot to drop off the taxes.
How did you know?
Because they're on the table.
Well, I guess I'll have to run them by Burgess & Burgess CPA.
Don't worry. Burgess & Burgess CPA have a website. There you go. Dad, now you're on burgesscpa.com for all your tax help and bookkeeping needs.
Thanks, son.
And when you stop by Burgess & Burgess CPA, tell them Hayes Payne sent you.
Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, Hugo, Oklahoma, salutes athletes of all types across the Red River Valley. Congratulations. Your hard work is paying off for you. That is what Ed Wallace Ford has learned over the last few years. A new location, 1700 East Jackson, better to serve you and more value than ever before. Built Ford tough, come experience it yourself. Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, or online edwallacefordofhugo.com.
Dozers, backhoes, trackhoes, dump trucks. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service has them all. Whether you need dirt work, driveways, roads, demolition work, ponds, house pads, timber removal, gravel hauling, septic, Justin Nimrod Dozer Service is the one call to get it done. 918-465-7284. Servicing Wilburton, McAllister, Eufaula, and all the surrounding areas. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service. 918-465-7284. That's 465-7284.
Q Country Legends, 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed and Big V Feed are teaming up to support the miners. Go see the owners Benny and Jennifer Curtis at Hartshorne Feed and Seed, 625 Pennsylvania Avenue for all your pet and livestock needs, as well as a full line of Big V products. Shop local. Your business is greatly appreciated. Go Blue!
Eufaula Ford, where savings and satisfaction are standard equipment.
Eufaula Ford, serving our community for over 33 years. And as every year, once again, Eufaula Ford, a proud sponsor of the Hartshorne Miners.
Yeah, Eufaula Ford, on Highway 9 and 69. Yeah, Eufaula Ford.
When you have a question or need documentation, do you want to do the groundwork to find the answer or call an 800 number and go through the number prompts yourself? Wouldn't you rather talk to the person that you entrusted with your assets and your livelihood? I'm Joshua Hass with the Santa Fe Agency. Our clients are not just a means to a living for us. We are partners with you. Here at Santa Fe Agency, rate and service is that partnership. Like us on Facebook at Santa Fe Agency, ensuring for reality where customer service makes the difference. Santa Fe Agency.
My feet are killing me. I'm ready for a nap.
Oh no, you forgot to drop off the taxes.
How did you know?
Because they're on the table.
Well, I guess I'll have to run them by Burgess & Burgess CPA.
Don't worry, Burgess & Burgess CPA have a website. There you go. Dad, now you're on burgesscpa.com for all your tax help and bookkeeping needs.
Thanks, son.
And when you stop by Burgess & Burgess CPA, tell them Hayes Payne sent ya.
Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, Hugo, Oklahoma, salutes athletes of all types across the Red River Valley. Congratulations. Your hard work is paying off for you. That is what Ed Wallace Ford has learned over the last few years. A new location, 1700 East Jackson, better to serve you and more value than ever before. Built Ford tough? Come experience it yourself. Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, or online edwallacefordofhugo.com.
Dozers, backhoes, trackhoes, dump trucks. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service has them all. Whether you need dirt work, driveways, roads, demolition work, ponds, house pads, timber removal, gravel hauling, septic, Justin Nimrod Dozer Service is the one call to get it done. 918-465-7284. Servicing Wilburton, McAllister, Eufaula, and all the surrounding areas. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service. 918-465-7284. That's 465-7284.
Q Country Legends, 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed and Big V Feed are teaming up to support the miners. Go see the owners Benny and Jennifer Curtis at Hartshorne Feed and Seed, 625 Pennsylvania Avenue for all your pet and livestock needs, as well as a full line of Big V products. Shop local. Your business is greatly appreciated. Go Blue!
Eufaula Ford, where savings and satisfaction are standard equipment.
Eufaula Ford, serving our community for over 33 years. And as every year, once again, Eufaula Ford, a proud sponsor of the Hartshorne Miners.
Yeah, Eufaula Ford, on Highway 9 and 69. Yeah, Eufaula Ford.
When you have a question or need documentation, do you want to do the groundwork to find the answer or call an 800 number and go through the number prompts yourself? Wouldn't you rather talk to the person that you entrusted with your assets and your livelihood? I'm Joshua Hass with the Santa Fe Agency. Our clients are not just a means to a living for us. We are partners with you. Here at Santa Fe Agency, rate and service is that partnership. Like us on Facebook at Santa Fe Agency, ensuring for reality where customer service makes the difference. Santa Fe Agency.
My feet are killing me. I'm ready for a nap.
Oh no, you forgot to drop off the taxes.
How did you know?
Because they're on the table.
Well, I guess I'll have to run them by Burgess and Burgess CPA.
Don't worry, Burgess and Burgess CPA have a website. There you go. Dad, now you're on burgesscpa.com for all your tax help and bookkeeping needs.
Thanks, son.
And when you stop by Burgess and Burgess CPA, tell them Hayes Payne sent you.
Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, Hugo, Oklahoma, salutes athletes of all types across the Red River Valley. Congratulations. Your hard work is paying off for you. That is what Ed Wallace Ford has learned over the last few years. A new location, 1700 East Jackson, better to serve you and more value than ever before. Built Ford tough? Come experience it yourself. Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, or online edwallacefordofhugo.com.
Dozers, backhoes, trackhoes, dump trucks. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service has them all. Whether you need dirt work, driveways, roads, demolition work, ponds, house pads, timber removal, gravel hauling, septic, Justin Nimrod Dozer Service is the one call to get it done. 918-465-7284. Servicing Wilburton, McAllister, Eufaula, and all the surrounding areas. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service. 918-465-7284. That's 465-7284.
Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed and Big V Feed are teaming up to support the miners. Go see the owners Benny and Jennifer Curtis at Hartshorne Feed and Seed, 625 Pennsylvania Avenue for all your pet and livestock needs, as well as a full line of Big V products. Shop local. Your business is greatly appreciated. Go Blue!
Eufaula Ford, where savings and satisfaction are standard equipment.
Eufaula Ford, serving our community for over 33 years. And as every year, once again, Eufaula Ford, a proud sponsor of the Hartshorne Miners.
Yeah, Eufaula Ford, on Highway 9 and 69. Yeah, Eufaula Ford.
When you have a question or need documentation, do you want to do the groundwork to find the answer or call an 800 number and go through the number prompts yourself? Wouldn't you rather talk to the person that you entrusted with your assets and your livelihood? I'm Joshua Hass with the Santa Fe Agency. Our clients are not just a means to a living for us. We are partners with you. Here at Santa Fe Agency, rate and service is that partnership. Like us on Facebook at Santa Fe Agency, ensuring for reality where customer service makes the difference. Santa Fe Agency.
My feet are killing me. I'm ready for a nap.
Oh no, you forgot to drop off the taxes.
How did you know?
Because they're on the table.
Well, I guess I'll have to run them by Burgess and Burgess CPA.
Don't worry, Burgess and Burgess CPA have a website. There you go. Dad, now you're on burgesscpa.com for all your tax help and bookkeeping needs.
Thanks, son.
And when you stop by Burgess and Burgess CPA, tell them Hayes Payne sent you.
Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, Hugo, Oklahoma, salutes athletes of all types across the Red River Valley. Congratulations. Your hard work is paying off for you. That is what Ed Wallace Ford has learned over the last few years. A new location, 1700 East Jackson, better to serve you and more value than ever before. Built Ford tough? Come experience it yourself. Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, or online edwallacefordofhugo.com.
Dozers, backhoes, trackhoes, dump trucks. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service has them all. Whether you need dirt work, driveways, roads, demolition work, ponds, house pads, timber removal, gravel hauling, septic, Justin Nimrod Dozer Service is the one call to get it done. 918-465-7284. Servicing Wilburton, McAllister, Eufaula, and all the surrounding areas. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service. 918-465-7284. That's 465-7284.
Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed and Big V Feed are teaming up to support the miners. Go see the owners Benny and Jennifer Curtis at Hartshorne Feed and Seed, 625 Pennsylvania Avenue for all your pet and livestock needs, as well as a full line of Big V products. Shop local. Your business is greatly appreciated. Go Blue!
You follow Ford, where savings and satisfaction are standard equipment.
You follow Ford, serving our community for over 33 years. And as every year, once again, you follow Ford, a proud sponsor of the Hartshorne Miners.
Yeah, you follow Ford, Highway 9 and 69. Yeah, you follow Ford.
When you have a question or need documentation, do you want to do the groundwork to find the answer or call an 800 number and go through the number prompts yourself? Wouldn't you rather talk to the person that you entrusted with your assets and your livelihood? I'm Joshua Hass with the Santa Fe Agency. Our clients are not just a means to a living for us. We are partners with you. Here at Santa Fe Agency, rate and service is that partnership. Like us on Facebook at Santa Fe Agency, ensuring for reality where customer service makes the difference. Santa Fe Agency.
My feet are killing me. I'm ready for a nap.
Oh no, you forgot to drop off the taxes.
How did you know?
Because they're on the table.
Well, I guess I'll have to run them by Burgess and Burgess CPA.
Don't worry, Burgess and Burgess CPA have a website. There you go. Dad, now you're on BurgessCPA.com for all your tax help and bookkeeping needs.
Thanks, son.
And when you stop by Burgess and Burgess CPA, tell them Hayes Payne sent you.
Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, Hugo, Oklahoma, salutes athletes of all types across the Red River Valley. Congratulations. Your hard work is paying off for you. That is what Ed Wallace Ford has learned over the last few years. A new location, 1700 East Jackson, better to serve you and more value than ever before. Built Ford tough? Come experience it yourself. Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, or online, edwallacefordofhugo.com.
Dozers, backhoes, track hose, dump trucks. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service has them all. Whether you need dirt work, driveways, roads, demolition work, ponds, house pads, timber removal, gravel hauling, septic, Justin Nimrod Dozer Service is the one call to get it done. 918-465-7284. Servicing Wilburton, McAllister, Eufaula, and all the surrounding areas. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service. 918-465-7284. That's 465-7284.
Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed and Big V Feed are teaming up to support the miners. Go see the owners Benny and Jennifer Curtis at Hartshorne Feed and Seed, 625 Pennsylvania Avenue for all your pet and livestock needs, as well as a full line of Big V products. Shop local. Your business is greatly appreciated. Go Blue!
You follow Ford, where savings and satisfaction are standard equipment.
You follow Ford, serving our community for over 33 years. And as every year, once again, you follow Ford, a proud sponsor of the Hartshorne Miners.
Yeah, you follow Ford, Highway 9 and 69. Yeah, you follow Ford.
When you have a question or need documentation, do you want to do the groundwork to find the answer or call an 800 number and go through the number prompts yourself? Wouldn't you rather talk to the person that you entrusted with your assets and your livelihood? I'm Joshua Hass with the Santa Fe Agency. Our clients are not just a means to a living for us. We are partners with you. Here at Santa Fe Agency, rate and service is that partnership. Like us on Facebook at Santa Fe Agency, ensuring for reality where customer service makes the difference. Santa Fe Agency.
My feet are killing me. I'm ready for a nap.
Oh no, you forgot to drop off the taxes.
How did you know?
Because they're on the table.
Well, I guess I'll have to run them by Burgess and Burgess CPA.
Don't worry, Burgess and Burgess CPA have a website. There you go. Dad, now you're on BurgessCPA.com for all your tax help and bookkeeping needs.
Thanks, son.
And when you stop by Burgess and Burgess CPA, tell them Hayes Payne sent you.
follow Ford, where savings and satisfaction are standard equipment.
Eufaula Ford, serving our community for over 33 years. And as every year, once again, Eufaula Ford, a proud sponsor of the Hartshorne Miners.
Yeah, you follow Ford on Highway 969. Yeah, you follow Ford.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Group at Q Country Legend 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne Football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor Football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor Football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Dozers, backhoes, track hose, dump trucks, ponds, house pads, timber removal, gravel hauling, septic. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service is the one call to areas. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service, 918-465-7284. That's 465-7284.
Miner Nation, we're back in Heavener for the second half kickoff. The Miners and the Wolves have played to a 12-12 tie in the first half. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. Coach, Hartshorne's going to get the football to start the second half here. We need to go on a drive.
We need to put some more points on the board and make Heavener come from behind instead of us. The ball checks up. Just go down with it. Ball checked up about the 20-yard line, and Xavier Frazier tried to pick it up and run and stumbled. He's lucky he didn't fumble the ball there.
Coach, very fortunate because that would have set Heavener up here right off the bat in the second half. Lucky to get back on top of that one. Hartshorne takes over first down and 10. Ball's going to be spotted right on the 20-yard line. Twins to the right. Frazier's out wide. Keegan Barnhill in the slot. Cervantes behind center. Baker to his right. Handoff fake to Baker. Cervantes keeps it. He's going to be up to about the 22-yard line.
There again, he tried to make a cut back and could not because of the footing. He'd been better off just to run straight and get as much as he could.
Coach, that seems to be a recurring theme every time we try to change directions. See what the Miners come up with on second down, and looks like 9. Cervantes takes a snap. He hands it to Baker. Baker goes left. He's around the left side.
There he goes.
He gets to the sideline midfield. Nice job by Micah Baker to cross midfield there. He just beat one guy. That's Diaz again, Coach.
Well, Diaz has been saving touchdowns. That's good. That's good for Heavener, but better for us. We're making a lot of yards.
Well, you got when the kicker's the guy having to make the play, and he's making it 20 yards, 30 yards downfield, we'll take that.
Any time a safety is making a tackle, you gain a lot of yards, unless he's on the blitz.
Well, right now, Miners have first down and 10 from the Heavener 41-yard line. And off goes to Baker up the middle. He's hit just past the line of scrimmage. Stretches it out. Looks like he's going to have 5. Coach, good job by Micah to keep it up.
A lot better job by the line right now.
Looks like the Lions come out here in the second half with a little sense of urgency.
Gaining positive yards.
Frazier goes in motion. Handoff goes to Baker. He's going to keep it inside. He peeked outside, Coach, but he looked back in and found a little room to run. He's going to be near the first down. Looks like
a nice job again by the offensive line. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 2.
Looks like they're going to give it just past the 35 down to the 34. I thought he might have got a little lean there, but he was already down. So, 3rd down and 8 coming up, or 3rd down and 2 coming up. I'll get it out here in a minute. There's a snap. Baker keeps it to the left side. He's going to be across the 30 down to about the 29, and that'll be good for a Miner first down.
Again, the left side was collapsed over there by the minor line. Nice blocking there.
Hartshorne's got a drive going here to start the third quarter.
Keep his feet. He could have got a lot more. He was tripped up.
Evener looks like they're on their heels a little bit here, Coach, and you want to sustain this momentum. Twins to the right. Cervantes takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff and keep it himself. He goes left. And it looks like he gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. I think the last couple of weeks, you mentioned it last week, especially against Hugo, that quarterback keeper was kind of a big play for us at times. Evener's studied the film, obviously, because they're not letting number 5 get loose here.
Yeah, he tried that one off of a fake to Baker. Try to keep it and zone read around the end.
Frazier in motion. Handoff goes to Baker. He's bottled up.
Not much there either.
I think he's going to be wrapped up there about the 29-yard line, so no gain. And now you got 3rd down and 10. The offense has started to bog down here. Miners look over to the sideline for the signal. Twins to the right. Frazier's going to be out wide with Barnhill in the slot. Baker to the right of Cervantes takes the snap, lets it loose, pass it complete to Barnhill. He fought pretty hard there, Coach. Got across the 20 down to the 19, and that's going to make it 4th down and about half a yard.
Oh, yeah. Nice job that time by Barnhill and Cervantes there.
Good pitch and catch. Barnhill fought, tried to get it down.
Big play for the Miners here.
And Hartshorne stays on the offensive set here. Cervantes takes the snap, hands it to Baker. He goes left.
He's got a lot of room to run.
Coach, he may get it. He may get to that for the pylon, and he's in. Nice job by the offensive line there, Coach, to keep them sealed inside. And Micah got it out to the corner, and he was gone. Nice play.
Good job by the offensive line, sealing the end down there, and he got out to the outside. Of course, the Wolves were expecting a run up the middle, and we bounced it out. Nobody there.
7 minutes, 16 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Hartshorne strikes on the first possession of the second half. Miners 18, Huebner 12, and Hartshorne's going to stay on for a 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion.
Cervantes gives the play to the offensive line. That's about as tight a formation as you can get, Coach. Handoff goes to Xavier Frazier. He got nice job, Xavier.
They had him in the backfield, and he got loose.
When he broke the tackle there, Coach, there wasn't anybody left, and he punches it in for the 2-point conversion. Nice play by the offense. Good job by Xavier to keep it moving.
Way to come out in the first half and take the ball down the field and put points on the board. Now you see the Huebner Wolves hanging their head. Not so quick as to come off the field, walking around. Something that I, as a coach, love to see when I look to the other team. Hard work jumping around, running around on the other side. And that's the adversity that you have to fight through as an athlete.
Coach, with the Wolves come into this thing, like we said at the top of the show, there's no chance for them to go to the playoffs. Their playoffs are tonight. And they had some things going their way early. But the Miners have fought back in and now have taken the lead. It'll be up to Huebner to find a way to dig down deep at this point. Miners have done it. He got back in on top. And the Huebner Wolves will see what they're going to do with it. Right now, it doesn't look like they're into it like they was. Javen Shaw puts it at the 40. He's going to do the honors for the Miners. Nice kick by Javen. It's going to be fielded at the 16-yard line by number 10, Diaz. And the Miners smother it. Nice job by the kickoff team again. They're going to stopping short of the 30. We'll call it the 28-yard line, first down and 10.
I tell you what, I saw old Camden Russell, number 10, just get laid right on his back. He bounced right back up and almost made the tackle.
It's another one of those young,
you got to call effort.
Young players out there getting some time on Friday night. It'll do nothing but make him better. And here we go. Huebner takes over first down and 10. And off goes to number 32.
He breaks some tackles.
Good hard run there. Number 32 is Edward Mueller. He
came about 8, 7,
up to about the 35-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Good run by Mueller. He ran into some traffic there, but kept his legs moving and picked up an extra couple of yards after contact. Inside handoff this time.
Yeah, he's met immediately.
Nice job. John Beecham and your boy.
John Beecham for the loss.
Nice play there. Old Sean, he's getting the last little bit of football in here this season and been able to call his name quite a bit. He's done a nice job. Third down and 4. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Mueller again. He goes left,
And he tried to hurdle and he's upended, but he got third down.
That'll move the ball out to the 41-yard line. That's good for a Huebner first down. It looked like he was going into the end zone there trying to score. He got upended.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to try to jump for some reason.
Looked like
I caught him in the air, tackled him.
Looks like the Miners are going to bring a little pressure this time. They're filling all the gaps.
Smash snap.
It's loose.
Looks like Huebner may have fallen on it and got it back.
Miners filled every gap on that defensive front, Coach. I don't know if he was looking at the rush or what, but the center shot it right over the quarterback's head.
And he got about a 12-yard loss.
Definitely take that if you're a Miner fan. Ball moves back to the 29-yard line. Second down and 21. There's a snap. Handoff goes to number 11 this time, Ross McGee. Nice gain by McGee around the right side that time. He's out of bounds on the Hartshorne side of the field. Looks like it's going to be about third down and 10. Big third down here for Hartshorne. You need to get off the field.
You certainly need to. The way they're moving that ball, you can't really tell if they're moving fast or run.
Yeah, looks like Hartshorne might be bringing some pressure again, Coach. They're filling those gaps. Quarterback drops back, and there's Landon Semeski. Got him behind the line of scrimmage for a huge loss. Nice play by Landon Semeski. He came loose there, Coach, and he wasn't going to let go. It was like a dog on a bone.
13-yard loss.
Nice play by Landon there. That's going to put them way behind the chains. And if you're Huebner here, I don't think you have much of an option. You're going to try to punt this away because just punting for a first down is going to be tough at this point.
Bryson Cervantes back.
Cervantes is back deep. They are in punt formation. There's the snap. And the punt's away. It's going to be over Bryson's head to about the 35, and it's going to roll dead inside the 30 down to the 26-yard line. The Hartshorne will take over first down and 10 from their own 26. And it's really good punt. That was a good punt. It'd be a nice time for the Miner offense to get a little drive going here and see if they can extend this lead.
Good dose of Nimrod dozer service.
It's time to get the Nimrod dozer service out, Coach. They need to move this football down the field right here, and the left side of that line needs to get busy. That's where we had a little success on that last drive. Hartshorne's at the line of scrimmage. Receivers to both sides. Baker behind the quarterback. Check that. That look.
Didn't see him back from last week.
Yeah, that young man had a pretty good shot from a teammate, actually. A little friendly fire last week, but he's bounced back here to make it back for the final game of the regular season. Miners are at the line. Cervantes behind center. Frazier in motion. Handoff goes to Frazier around the left side. He's got the edge. Puts it in
for first down.
He's going to have enough to move the chain. Nice job by Xavier there to cut inside that block. That'll move the ball across the 35 near the 39-yard line. Actually, they're going to give him the 40. We'll take it. First down and 10 Miners.
It was a nice job by Zach Farmer on the outside over there to seal that corner.
The Miners lead at 20-12, looking to extend that lead. Cervantes behind center. You got twins to the right. Farmer's out wide. Frazier in the slot. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Ethan West, and he's going to be dragged down about 2 yards on the play. Like it's going to be second down and 8. And now changing personnel. Heavner's going to run a couple off, and Hartshorne looks to get the sign from Coach James. Miners approach the line. Farmer out wide to the right. Frazier in motion across the formation. Fakes the handoff. Goes to Ethan West. Ethan's going to be across the 35. I think they're going to give him the 36-yard line. Excuse me, the 46. And that'll bring up third down and about 4. It looks like we have an injured player on the field. Is that a Heebner Wolf over there, Coach?
It looks like it.
And here comes the medical staff for Heebner. We got a Hartshorne coach out there taking a look too. That Coach Bear. Not sure who that is. We'll try to get a number here in just a second, but we're going to have a timeout for an injury. Both teams are going to make it to the sideline.
I was talking to Benny the other day, but he did say he was low on rice bran. But you say talked to him today, and he got a new shipment, and he told me it was getting hard to get this time of year.
He told me today he had I think we called down there and got a little apple corn, and then we asked if he had some of that rice bran still laying around, and he didn't hesitate, Coach. He said he had it, so I'm assuming he's set and ready to go.
If you haven't got it yet, you better go get it, because if you wait till the last minute, it's getting hard to get.
Like I said, it's a guaranteed rut stopper. I mean, when they want that more than they want to chase those does around, it's good stuff.
Now, right now would be a good time to get some of that dough corn that he has.
Yes, it would. The injured player for Heebner is number 10. That's Mario Diaz, who's been down a couple of times. Comes up limping this time. They got him back to the sideline, and both teams are back out on the football. Third down for Hartshorne. And the hard count's going to get Hartshorne the first down, it looks like. Offsides is the indication. And that's only the second time we've run the hard count tonight, and this time it works out for the Miners. They'll move the ball across midfield into Heebner territory. First down and 10, Hartshorne.
I guess you call that the Alaska freeze, but at this point I'd call it Oklahoma freeze because it's pretty cold.
The Miners set up shop, first down and 10. Cervantes waits on the snap. Handoff goes inside. Looks like Micah Baker on the carry.
Not much there.
We'll give him one on the carry, and we'll bring up second down and 9.
Somebody hurt for the Miners.
And now we got a Miner down at midfield. And it looks like that may be Micah Baker. And the Hartshorne coaching staff is out on the field to take a look at Micah. He pops up pretty quick. His helmet is off. He not sure if he got hit up around the head area, but he took the helmet off pretty quick.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be okay. Yeah, he's going off under his own power. He must have had a stinger or something.
Could have. Like I said, that helmet came off pretty quick, so he probably he's got it back on now. So don't think it was too serious. We'll check to see how long Micah needs to kind of get back in this one. Looks like they might be looking at his shoulder here. Like you said, Coach, could have been a stinger. We got 2nd down and 9 coming up for Hartshorne. Ball spotted at 48.
Like where we're sitting, he could be good got stung by somebody. Yellow jackets are everywhere.
But as cold as it is, you wouldn't think they'd be out, but they're everywhere in here.
Oh, he's wide open if he can get it to him. John Beecham's open. He catches it, takes it to the 5-yard line.
Nice play by the Miners there. John Beecham got behind the defense, and Bryson was able to let it go and deliver it to about the 15, and John takes it from there to the 5. Nice job by the offense there. Give the quarterback time, so you got to give credit to the line there. And now Hartshorne set up 1st down and goal at the Heavener 5. This would be a good time to stretch that lead.
Fire up them dozers.
And the Miners huddle up here. 1st down and goal. Ethan West in the backfield to the right of Cervantes. And the handoff goes to West to the left side. He's going to take it all the way to the pylon. Coach, that looks like he made it across.
Yeah, with the referee wasn't even standing on. There it is.
And it is. Touchdown, Hartshorne. Coach, I didn't think there was any question, but I don't know if the head linesman could see that. The umpire was standing right on the goal line.
Now the official that I thought was supposed to be on the goal line was behind the play, and from his angle, he wouldn't have been able to tell if he got in or not.
Well, that's going to stretch the Miner lead to 2 possessions. Hartshorne's up 14, but looks like they're going to stay on and go with a 2-point conversion here. Frazier in motion, hands it to Frazier. And
fighting, but
he's going to come up short this time. 55 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Hartshorne extends their lead. Miners 26, Wolves 12. And right now, you got to feel like if you're a Hartshorne Miner that you're starting to turn the tide of this thing a little bit.
You know, the Miners have done an excellent job of taking the ball and putting points on the board and hosing the Wolves and putting more points on the board. And let's just see if we can stay healthy and get through the rest of the ball game, maintain the lead.
Well, the Miners, like we said, Coach, they're in a good position here in Week 10 to make the playoffs. But you don't ever want to go in that back door. You like to go in playing a solid football. You know you're gonna have a tough one next week, regardless of the opponent. But the Miners have come out here, faced a little adversity, and they fought through it. That's what you like to see from a young team.
Miners have done a good job of doing that.
Javen Shaw's going to set it down at the 40-yard line. He'll do the kicking duties here for the Miners shortly. Miners break their huddle. And we're just waiting on the signal from the official. And there it is. Javen checks his defense, and there's the kick. It's going to come down around the 22-yard line, fielded by Diaz. And the Miners do a good job. Ball's going to be spotted around the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10, Heavener.
Tommy Harden. Number 85 for us.
Number 85 for the Miners is Zach McCoy. He's back.
There he is. Oh, Zach McCoy. good to see him back. He's had a badly broken arm in a scrimmage before season started.
Able to get back in here in week 10 and get a little action. That's good to see Zachary back.
And we've got trips left. One comes in motion. And the ball's on the ground. And it's still on the ground. And Beecham picks it up. He's running for the end zone. And he is in.
Coach, I think Hartshorne's luck turned around a little bit. That was like one of those plays that we had to watch from Hugo last week. That ball just kept bouncing around, and it just popped right up to John, and John's able to take it in for the score.
Nice job by the defense.
Coach, now you can see the tide has completely turned. Miners
just like that,
stretch it out here.
Just like that, it goes from a tie ball game to 32-12. Getting the extra point here.
Javen Shaw is going to try to add one on. There's the snap, holds down, kicks up,
and he misses.
Looks like it's wide left. And we got a little pushing and shoving going on. And we got a flag on play.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're seeing chippiness going on out there. Something was said to Javen Shaw about the kick, and he didn't like it, and he shoved the kid that was in his face. And another kid comes up and shoves Javen Shaw, and Javen Shaw kind of takes one of those LeBron James flops and goes down to the ground. So who knows what's going to happen now.
Well, Coach, I tell you what, if you're not flopping, you're not trying. Let's see what happens here. The officials are talking it over. We've got a hanky on the ground.
I'm sure they're going to call offsetting unsportsmanlike penalties, which is if you get two, aren't you out of the game?
Two unsportsmanlike will get you kicked out of the game, and I think if you're Hartshorne, that affects you more than it affects Heavener with playoffs coming up. Personal foul is the indication against Hartshorne. Personal foul is the indication against Heavener. Those are going to offset.
Another personal foul against Heavener, too.
But Heavener doubles up on the personal foul, so.
He may gave two. If he gave two to the same kid, he's got to leave.
Let's see, he's going to go explain to Coach Bear. I sure wish he would explain to Coach Bear because, Coach, I'm not sure I understand where we're at right now. Looks like they're going to assess all the penalties. So Hartshorne comes out 15 yards to the good here. They're going to tee it up at the Heavener 45-yard line. So if Javen gets into this one a little bit, he should be able to put it into the end zone.
Good spot for onside kick. You don't get it, they're still in there.
I was going to say, you kind of open the door for a lot of different options here. 32-12, you got the 20-point lead. You really playing with house money at this point. And the whistle to indicate the ball's ready for play. And Javen has got the ball. Kick the ball. It's loose. It's still loose.
We pick it up and we're running with it.
Hartshorne's going to have it.
Advance it.
Hartshorne's going to have it at
by rule. I don't think you can advance.
It's going to be about the 20-yard line, Coach.
Yep, good field position for us.
If you're a Heavener defender there, the ball got past the front line. They turned to block, but then it just died.
Yeah, they didn't know the ball was right there behind them. They thought it went on back deep. Like I said, that was a good spot for onside kick.
Now, if you talk to
the time onside kick.
If you talk to Javen, he's going to say he did it on purpose.
Well, if I'm being honest. I could have said that. Well, there it is. I called it. No, Javen just missed it, but it was a perfectly hit ball for an onside kick, and we got it.
That looked like one of my sandwich shots right there, Coach. He just checked up real nice right there where the Miners could grab it. Handoff goes to Baker. He's going to be down to about the 15-yard line. We'll take a gain of 5 there. It'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Miners. And Coach, the clock's going to run down. I think Hartshorne's going to be satisfied to have the football and a 20-point lead here going into the fourth quarter. Well, that's going to do it. We'll start the last 12 minutes of the regular season with Hartshorne leading it. Miners 32, Wolves 12. We're going to take a quick timeout here. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
When you have a question or need documentation, do you want to do the groundwork to find the answer or call an 800 number and go through the number prompts yourself? Wouldn't you rather talk to the person that you entrusted with your assets and your livelihood? I'm Joshua Hass with the Santa Fe Agency. Our clients are not just a means to a living for us. We are partners with you. Here at Santa Fe Agency, rate and service is that partnership. Like us on Facebook at Santa Fe Agency, ensuring for reality where customer service makes the difference. Santa Fe Agency.
Hey folks, Brandon New Wheels McGill here. I'm here to announce the Big Buck Sales event going on now at Ed Wallace Ford, where we're shooting down high interest rates. Come take advantage of 0% on most new models, plus huge discounts as we make room for the 2020 models. And if it's a quality pre-owned car you're looking for, come take advantage of low rates of 1.9 on quality certified pre-owns. And they also come with a 100,000-mile limited warranty. Good credit, bad credit, don't sweat it. Come see me, 1700 East Jackson Street in Hugo, Oklahoma, or on the web at edwallaceford.com. I go, you go, we're all headed to Hugo.
Welcome back to Heavener. This is Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. Hartshorne set up in business here, Coach. 20-point lead, 12 minutes to play, and Hartshorne's got a second down and 5 from the Heavener 15.
Knocking on the door, see if we can bust it down.
Twins to the right. Ethan West to the right of the quarterback. Cervantes takes the snap, hands it to West. Ethan's tripped up right at the 15. No gain. He's going to bring up third down and 5.
That was another one of those trying to cut back and losing ground instead of getting what you can on this really soggy field.
Now the Miners can afford to take their time here. Third down coming up. Cervantes behind center. Frazier in motion. Handoff goes to Frazier. He's going to go right here. It's outside. He's going to have the first down. He's going to take the end. Nice job, Xavier. He kept working to the outside. He finally beat that guy to the corner.
Nice job.
That right there is a backbreaker.
Impact tonight.
Coach, you just think back a couple of quarters ago, Hartshorne was kind of struggling around here and trailing this thing 12-0, and the Miners have exploded here.
We're going to try to kick that thing again.
You got to
get it worked out. He's been struggling on his extra point. Missing left.
Harden's on to hold. Snaps clean, holds clean, kicks clean. But he yanks it left. 11 minutes, 13 seconds left to play in the ball game. Hartshorne extends their lead. Miners 38, Wolves 12. And, Coach, you can tell by the body language who's winning this football game.
Exactly. It's what we talked about adversity. You're going to have it at some point in the game. What are you going to do to make it swing your way? And the Miners have done that. Started out the first part of the half of 12-12 games, and now it's 38-12.
Well, if you were Hartshorne coming into this thing, like we talked about earlier, Heavener doesn't have anything to lose. This is their playoff game. They're going to be closing out a season tonight, and the best way they could do it would be to end it on a high note. They came out and made some plays early.
I mean, they looked really good early. And then you can tell what the attitude does to the team. If it's not good, bad things are going to happen. You got a good attitude, good things are going to happen.
Well, and Coach, the Hartshorne players started out, like you said, they just didn't show a lot of fire early, but when they finally got it going, they have really got it going. 38 unanswered at this point. Jabin toes it up at the 40, comes down around the 15-yard line. Number 11, Ross McGee on the return. He's got out to the right side. And if you're Ross McGee and get brought down by the kicker, we talk about it every week, Coach. That kicker is, he's poison.
He kind of, right there, thought that he was going to run our kicker over. He's not the size our kicker is.
Well, Jabin gets him out of bounds, which saves a touchdown. Ball spotted at the Hartshorne 42-yard line, so Heber's got good field position.
They can just stay clean and not fumble it, then they may have something going. Might put some more pressure on them. Maybe we'll get the ball back.
Like you said earlier,
the snap was high right there. Sean Camp. First man, no gain.
Big Sean Camp on the stop. No gain on the play. We're going to call it second down and 10. And Coach, right now your Hebener team is they got to be a little stunned. 38 unanswered by the Miners here in the ball game.
Let's see if they don't do anything with it here.
Here's the snap. Handoff goes to number 11, McGee. He brings it back to the right side.
For a good tackle. Number 13.
Nice job there. I don't have that number on my Coach Bears. He's putting a switcheroo on us, Coach. We don't have a number 13.
That Gossett? Is he not 19?
Gossett is 19. I don't have a.
Maybe that was 19. Looked like 13. No, it's 13. We think it's Gossett.
There's the snap.
Oh, he tried to fake, and he is met immediately. Barnhill did not go for the fake.
I don't think he gave much thought to that fake handoff.
No.
He come out of there like he was on the rails.
Was that shot out 30-6?
30-6. Might even been one of them 7 mags.
Yeah, they're look like they're going to go for it here. Which they're going to have to do something.
4th and about 17, Coach. Which when you're down 26, you got to do something.
There's a bad snap over his head. Ball is still loose. He's got a chance at it, and he does. He gets it.
He wraps that thing up like a taco, Coach. Did you see that?
You can't have it, Landon. You can't take it back.
No, give them their football back, man. You can't have it. It's in the NFL. Nice job by Landon Semeski, Coach. He just kept working. He got to that loose ball and secured it for the Hartshorne Miners.
Tell it the conditions are really bad because it looks like bloopers out there when that ball gets loose. The ball is just flying around everywhere until somebody can finally get a handle on it.
Well, that sets Hartshorne up first down and 10 from the Hebener 31-yard line. And the body language tells the story now. Hartshorne can kind of feel it. Handoff goes to Ethan West up the middle. He's still driving.
And the ball came loose.
Yes, it did.
And they give it to Hebener.
Well, let's hope that's not a momentum shift right there. Clock's running under 8 minutes, but
it looked like his momentum was stopped and he was trying to go down, but they was holding him up and stripped it loose right below. There's no replay to tell if he was down or not, so they give him the ball.
Well, that'll be first down for Hebener now. He's got a long way to go and not much time to get there.
I don't know what happened there, but it wasn't good.
Handoff went to number 20.
Somebody fell down in the backfield. And
Ryan Moore on the carry, but Sean Camp wrapped him up pretty quick. So loss of 3 on the play. He didn't get to turn it upfield, Coach.
Hard to get any kind of play going for the Wolves. They may have a couple of positive plays. They have a negative.
There's a snap inside handoff.
They didn't tackle him very good. They had shots at him. He gained 8 yards after they first initial.
number 20, Ryan Moore. Coach, he's run the ball pretty hard tonight. Really well. And like you said, about the time they get a little momentum, they have a mistake. But right now that clock is on Hartshorne's side. As long as it's running, we're in good shape. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 4 coming up. Wolves break the huddle. Sprint to the line. And we have a flag on the play. Delay of game is the indication that they got caught up in what they were wanting to do there, and they didn't get back to the line of scrimmage quick enough. It'll move the ball back to the 25-yard line. 3rd down. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left to play in the ball game. Running. It really kind of shocks me, Coach. The clock's been running since about the 10-minute mark. Good for us. We'll take it. There's a snap. Sweet. Handoff. Actually, the pitch goes to number 11, Ross McGee. He's tripped up at the 28-yard line. And now we got a 4th down coming up.
West made a good job of making him cut it upfield sooner than he would like, which brought him back into the linebacker, which made a good play. Minimal gain. They're going to go for it again.
4th down and 6 coming up for Heaton Center. And the Miners are going to give them 5.
They're going to feel we fall for that Alaska Freeze play. Now it's going to be 4th down and short.
Fourth down and a long one here. If you're Hartshorne, you want to watch that football here. Don't give up the 1st down. Handoff goes up the middle.
Well, there was communication there, but it looks like he's going to make it anyway.
He's going to get the 1st down. Ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. That'll be good for Heaton 1st down and 10. Coach, I don't know. To me, it's almost like Beebner has kind of thrown in the white towel here when you run the clock from the 10-minute mark on.
Yeah, never had stopped. So it's supposed to stop after a 1st down?
It would stop on a full change of possession. It would stop on a 1st down. That clock has not stopped since the 4th quarter began. So Hartshorne will take it. It's almost conceding here at this point.
Well, you think they were conceding, but they're going for it on 4th down. So I don't really know what's going on.
2nd down and 7 coming up for the Wolves. Well, then you take the delay of game, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Pass is complete. There's a flag on the play. Number 15 on the reception, Johnny Artemani
over on the sideline.
And it looks like we have an injured Heavener player. That is the receiver. And he is laying, it looks like, on the track there. We'll check that flag. Clock has stopped at 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to play in the ball game.
We got a cramp? Looks like he has a cramp in his calf.
Looks like he might have gotten tackled a little bit awkwardly, but I'm in agreement with you, Coach. It looks like they're working on a cramp down there. That's not the way you treat an ankle, I'll promise you.
No. Whatever. eligible man lineman, I got antsy and went downfield to block, and he was too early.
All right, so that'll move the ball back to the 34-yard line. Second down and 11 coming up. We have an official calling a timeout.
How are they going to call timeout because he's playing back here hurt?
And he's on the sideline, and I think Hebner was just short a person. They run a player on the field. Now here we have a snap. Pass is away up, and it's Gennaro Lawano is going to hate seeing that one on film Monday, Coach.
Is that right? I just talked to him today.
That ball
He's been hurt all year long, just about. And there he gets some playing time, and the ball is hung up in the air, pressure put on off the corner, and hits him right in the chest, and he drops it.
There's a snap. Carry by number 20, Ryan Moore, running hard again for Hebner down the right side.
Ethan West makes a stop.
Tripped up at the 40-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down and about 5. You're seeing a lot of clean jerseys come on the field now, Coach. You better get that roster.
Morgan enters the ball game. The mini fridge.
The mini fridge on for the Miners.
See what he can do here. Get in that kitchen mini fridge.
There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it out to the right side.
And here he comes.
Nice play by Ethan West.
Coming Eli Jackson.
Nice job by the Miners there. Third down coming up. Actually, that was fourth down. Should be Miners football here.
Cole Cargill in for the Miners.
Coach Bear
on offense. It should be on offense now. Oh, it is. We're on offense. It should be on offense.
Well, I'm glad we're switching out personnel there, Coach, because we had like 33 guys on the field.
We was going to get something going right
Something
there.
had to change.
We was trying to get some guys playing time to get them in the game. Then they got the stop and got the turnover on downs, and we didn't realize that we had stopped them on fourth down.
Well, this is one of those you hate to call them before they're over, but with 49 seconds left to play and a 26-point lead, I think we're in pretty good shape here.
And it looks like Javen Shaw's going to be the quarterback.
The big toe behind center now.
And he just takes a knee.
And he takes a knee. All right, so that'll get us under 40 seconds, and shouldn't have to snap it again. That's it.
Ball game.
Both teams have decided that's good enough, and they go back to their respective sidelines. So Hartshorne's going to win it in Week 10. The Miners finish off the regular season on a winning note. Come in here to Hebner tonight. Miners 38, Hebner 12. We're going to take a short time out here. We'll be back to wrap it up. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
You follow Ford, where savings and satisfaction are standard equipment.
You follow Ford, serving our community for over 33 years. And as every year, once again, you follow Ford, a proud sponsor of the Hartshorne Miners.
Yeah, you follow Ford, Highway 9 and 69. Yeah, you follow Ford.
KQIK FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antlers, a Payne Radio Group station. Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne Football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor Football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor Football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Miner Nation, we're back in Heavener to wrap it up here in Week 10. The Miners are going to take the victory. Hartshorne 38, Heavener 12. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. Coach, the Miners come in Week 10. As long as they won tonight, they controlled their own destiny, and that's exactly what the Miners did here in Heavener tonight.
And they did exactly that. They started off really slow, and if they do that next week against whoever they play, it won't be pretty. There won't be no coming back.
Well, Coach, what you got to look at if you're Hartshorne is you got through a regular season, and you had some injuries. You were able to fight through those injuries and find a way into the playoffs with a pretty young team, and Coach, that shows a sign of resiliency from these kids.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad to see, like I said, well, most of them was sophomores, but there are a few key seniors that's on the team, and we're going to miss them next year because they are key players in what we got. But for the most part, we're really young, and the Miners have done an excellent job this year and making it to the playoffs.
Well, Coach, the conventional wisdom is we're probably going to be going over there on I-40 to face the Wolverines there in Vian. What are your thoughts there?
Extremely tough. Very talented football team. Their line is giant animals, and we've been outside all year. That shouldn't be anything new. But these guys they're good. We're going to have to play a really outstanding ball game.
Well, Coach, I think if you talk to our coaches, you go back about 3 or 4 weeks, and you knew you had to kind of come together if you were going to make that playoff run. And, caps off to those guys. They kept working the kids. The kids kept working hard and buying in, and here you are. You're going to be playing Week 11.
Yeah, and we haven't done that in, was it 2 years? Last 2 years we haven't been able to get to the playoffs, and congratulations to the Miners in doing so this year and the coaching staff.
Well, we have the Miners on the field talking to the family. They've broken their huddle. You're starting to see the cars pull away, and we've got another season of Hartshorne Miner football, regular season of football behind us. And next week, we start the Oklahoma high school playoffs. So very proud of where we're at right now. These young men can enjoy this one this weekend, and then Monday they're going to have to get back to work because from this point forward, there's probably not a bad football team left.
No, they're not. They're all going to be very tough teams. I mean, you don't make the playoffs because you wasn't any good.
Well, we're going to wrap it up here from Heavener in Week 10, wrap it up for the regular season. We're certainly glad you joined us this year. We want to thank our sponsors again, U-Haul Ford, the Santa Fe Agency, Hartshorne Feed and Seed, and Nimrod Dozer Service. Those are the folks that keep the lights on and let us bring you Hartshorne Miner football every Friday night. We couldn't do it without them. We certainly appreciate their support. Final score from Heavener, Hartshorne 38, the Heavener Wolves 12, and now it's on to the Oklahoma high school playoffs. Coach, we'll wrap it up here, but we'll be back next week, and we'll be doing it chasing a gold ball.
Well, we'll see what we can do. I mean, we've got to play the game.
You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. We want to thank you for listening to Hartshorne Miner football. We'll see you next week from probably Vian. Go Miners.
Dozers, backhoes, trackhoes, dump trucks. Justin Nimrod Dozer Service has them all. Whether you need dirt work, driveways, roads, demolition work, ponds, house pads, timber removal,